Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday market webcast. All right, into November, and another high of the moment to go with it. 46.19.5 is the current high. You can see, and we talked about, the bears had a couple of days here where they could have tried to convert that 9-day moving average, and they couldn't do it. So it settles in there, and then Friday it lifts up, takes out that 4,600 area, powers through 4604, makes highs up around the 4610 area, and then last night, Europe took it straight up, basically from 230 right around 4602, straight up to 18. They chopped it around from 5 a.m. To 6:30, 7 o'clock, and around 4616 up to 19.5 and back into 16. So we're currently flat. We'll trade this when the market opens. It's about 7:40 a.m. Eastern time as I'm doing this. But the point I'm trying to make is, it goes back to what we talked about last week. Until the bears want to show up in a serious way and start taking out levels that matter, we're going to continue to make new all-time highs. It will continue to be bought. It'll continue to be lifted. And as we head into year end, they will chase performance as high as price is willing to go. There are things like 4650 that are open. And they're open more as a reality of the bears not being able to expand the range to the downside for more than a day, maybe a couple of days. And you have something now that instead of doing upper band, middle band, lower band, middle band, upper band, you had upper band, can't take out the 9. And then we're starting to reach. I'm not saying we're going to go back and get on another band ride. That upper band is running away and hiding. It's up at the 46.63 area. But what I am saying is, until areas like the 9-day start to be contested in a more competitive fashion by the bears, this is what you're going to see. Dips are going to get bought. They're going to take out highs. They're going to make new ones. So if you're one of these people that I just can't buy this, I just can't buy it. If you're that person, then you need to do yourself a favor and stand aside, because they're going to drag you to the upside, and you're going to end up, taking a lot of little intermediate and potentially big hits as you fight price all day long. Okay, there are shorts, but they're certainly rentals, and they're certainly meant to be have profits taken and bought, and then have them turn into longs on the upside if you're a very active short-term trader like we are. This is not a situation where you need to be coming in and saying, okay, well, right here, hey, this is the high right here. That stuff doesn't work. Ask the people that have been doing that all the way up here. That stuff doesn't work. So either find a way, if you're one of these people that just sit there and you say to yourself, I just can't buy this because of X, Y, Z, whatever nonsense that you've told yourself, then do yourself the favor of at least standing aside. And then you say, well, how do I know that it's time to get short and come in? First of all, you never really know. Second of all, can you take out the prior day low maybe? Can you maybe convert something? So here's the hourly chart. Here's your new weekly pivot, 76.17. There was last week's weekly pivot. Nobody wanted anything to do with that. Where's the one from the week before? Hold on, let me zoom out one more time. Not touched. Not touched. You just have a situation where if these things are not going to be competitive, if it's not going to take out basic stuff like a weekly pivot, then you have to understand on some level, even if that means you don't trade, that the bears have no tape control. They have no control of the tape. They are not directing price in any way. And you either need to figure out a way to find it in yourself to get long, or just stand aside. That's not going to get you hurt. That's going to put you in a good mental position and a good capitalization position to take advantage, because it's going to pull back. It's going to pull back. The other thing it's going to do this week at some point, it's going to consolidate. We're going to grind a little bit. But in the bigger picture, we ground around for a while down there, in the 45s. So it certainly has the juice to do what it's done and some more. Now, in order for the bulls to keep taking things to the upside, they're going to, it's going to get to the point where they're going to have to keep some wind at their back on a daily basis. This is going to be difficult to maintain, but that doesn't make it automatically a short. So you see the hourly mid-band here, 46.0463, VWAP 46.10.5. Our proprietary moving average is trading about, 15.75, call it. You got the 5-minute mid, 17. So what do the bulls need to do? I think your focus really needs to not be so much on the highs, but on maintaining the hourly mid-band as support all day long. And if you do get a bigger dip down here in a weekly pivot, obviously the bulls, you're going to need to defend that. What do the bears want to do? You want to have a conversation down here somewhere. You got to stop trading above this line, start trading below this line, and then somehow work your way back down into a weekly pivot. In order to get a big breakdown, you're probably going to need some kind of news. But once you get down here, you have to show up. This can't be the end, bears. It needs to be the beginning. That's the problem. It takes everything they have to make these little moves, and then they just get run up, down, and run up. So there's your weekly pivot. As far as a target for the entire week is concerned, if you're the bears, if you want a goal, you want to set goals, bears, it's good to set goals, right? Here, set a little goal. Put this on your vision board, bears. You want to close below the weekly pivot at 45.76. Can you even close below the damn thing? Because until you do, these dips are just going to keep being bought, and they're going to keep dragging it up to more and more new highs. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe. Be healthy. Take care. Trade them well. Come check out the room, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.